Now, this is something I never thought I would say throughout my entire life, but I feel bad for indie content creators. Now, let's get one thing straight. That does not mean I will not complain about the things they have made here in the future on my channel. I will probably still do that. It's just more that everybody and anybody on the internet seems to have an opinion one way or the other, mostly extreme, about these shows. You know, all the stuff from Glitch, Vivzy Pop, and anything that ever gets made, any of these indie pilots that come out, people are vicious. They're like sharks in the water when they get blood. All right, they do not stop, it seems. They're just wringing out these corpses like monsters. Now, I must preface this one by saying I do not like Vivzy Pop. I do not like her shows, and I do not like half the things she makes. But I have to say it. These people literally wring out her corpse every other day. You gotta give her a break. Get her out your mouth, okay? Every single day, someone is making a video on Hazbin Hotel, Hell of a Boss, on how it's bad, or how a certain thing about it sucks, or how Vivzy Pop's a terrible person, or how somebody else did this, and someone on her team did that. Like, do you people not have lives? Do you people not have anything else to do but whine, moan, and complain about somebody making a show that you claim to be a fan of? That's the craziest part to me. I don't like the shows she makes. I don't like Hell of a Boss. I don't like Hazbin Hotel. I don't care about any of her pilots. Okay? Now, at one point, I did want to see Hazbin Hotel a long time ago. Back when the pilot came out, I was like, man, this looks pretty interesting. I wonder what they're going to do with Hell. Because I like the concept of a actual lived in hell. And then the show came out, and it was years after I was waiting for it, so I'm like, I'm not hyped no more. I don't care no more. But the people who are quote-unquote fans of it seem to just hate Vivzy Pop, and they hate Hell of a Boss, they hate Hazbin Hotel, and they don't like anything about it. I cannot tell you how many videos I've seen. Hell, I mean, I do watch them because I find them entertaining, and it's a way for me to watch the shows. I actually haven't to watch the shows because I don't want to. I don't want to watch Hell of a Boss. You can't make me. I don't care about Stolen. I'm not here for none of this junk. I'm here for the cool stuff, which is rare. It's really rare. I can't get into it. They're not for me. I watched like 3 episodes and I just couldn't
take this shit no more, man.
Hazbin Hotel, my friend at work, my coworker, my homie, he said, hey man, you should watch this show. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that. I'm watching good stuff on Amazon Prime, like Eat Man. Yeah, I should watch Eat Man. Go watch Eat Man right now. It's unique. I like it. Now, I'm not saying you can't make videos on Vivzy Pop or Hazbin Hotel or Hell of a Boss. It just seems to me that some of these people are genuinely obsessed with her and her shows, and they do not know what else to do with themselves other than complain about it. Like, I understand making like a video saying, yeah, Charlie's not that good of a character, and then moving on, instead of making 17 different videos on how each individual random character in Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel sucks so much penis, it's crazy. I don't get it. Like, I'm not gonna be able to sit there when and if I make those videos about the shows. I don't think I'll be able to waste that much of my life complaining about individual characters like Chaz. I saw like 5 different videos from one YouTuber about Chaz. Chaz, I hate Chaz. Why is he here? Don't get me wrong. I get it. I understand. Who wants to see Chaz? If it ain't from Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't want to see Chaz. This shark guy. Oh, what's he about? I know like 7, maybe 5 of the shark characters are way cooler than this guy. Shark Boy from Shark Boy and Lava Girl is way cooler than this guy. I don't know why he's still around or why anyone likes him on the team to keep putting him in stuff. But you don't need to get this mad.
Son, it's just a drawing.
He's not real. He can't hurt you. He can't touch you. If Chaz was to come into the real world, you could probably kill him. There's a large possibility that you could kill them. I mean, if you could knock Millie out with a bottle, you could probably beat up Chaz with your bare hands. Then there's the other indie darling on the internet. Everyone loves Glitch Productions. Hooray! Oh my God! It's so good. It's not. It's alright. You know, some of these shows kind of blow cheeks, like big time blow cheeks. I could not finish Murder Drones. The first episode was so boring. I couldn't do it. And I like Liam Vickers. He's a cool guy. I like his other stuff. But I could not watch Murder Drones. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I might make a video on it someday. I just couldn't do it. I could not sit through Murder Drones. It sucked, in my opinion. Granted, I hear it got better near the end of a 9-episode show. That's kind of weird. Are any of the Glitch Productions going to get a season 2? Is anything going to last more than 1 season? The only thing they had that lasted more than 1 season was Meta Runner. That was a Nepo Baby project. Because Tari from freaking SMG4 needed her own show. So did Meggy. We need to do this. How did they get longer running shows than half the other stuff they have on here? Alright, freaking Digital Circus is ending. I'm going off topic. When it comes to the Amazing Digital Circus, I like that show. I enjoy it. Do I like everything about it? No. Do I think it's perfect like so many other people who are fans of it? No. Alright? I didn't like Jax from the jump. He always got on my nerves. Because if I was in that circus, every day I'm boxing him. I'm not playing around. I could not deal with somebody that annoying in a world I know. Death does not exist. Kane wouldn't have needed to torture Jax. He could have just thrown me at him. I would have ripped him apart like a rabid dog. I cannot stand people who feel the need to just be assholes because they can. Like, it's not real, so it's okay. I'm a purple rabbit. I'm nefarious like that. I'm cool like that. No one likes you, bro. Except for Pomni for some reason. I can't bond with people like this. I can't level with somebody like this. I'm not going to be able to look Jax in the eye and say I like him. Which is why I understand why there's so many videos of people saying I don't like Jax. But there's also a lot of people who are obsessed with Jax and they want him in their bedroom. They want Pomni and Jax to kiss. They want Ragatha dead. They want Gangle and Zooble to entangle and gooble. Alright, that's how they want it. And I get it. That's how fandoms are. Fandoms are crazy. These people are insane, legitimately. I understand that. But again, these people seem to have no lives. What do you do all day? Do you not have a job? Do you not have anything you can do other than sit on the internet, type on Twitter, and complain about how much you hate and or love this thing? And then the creator steps out and says, hey, they're doing AMA on Reddit. She had to leave. I feel so bad for Gooseworks. I really, really do. Not like I feel bad for Vivzy Pop because I think it just gets annoying on her part. But with Gooseworks, she made an enjoyable piece of media. And I remember when it first started that people were saying, she put out like on Twitter saying, be a good fandom. You can't say anything. Okay? Glitch Productions came out from SMG4. SMG4 appeals to spastic, spurg, autistic little children. How would I know? I used to be one. I would watch SMG4 videos all the time. I mean, one of his old taglines was, consider yourself retarded. And that's what I rock with that. Not anymore. I can't watch his videos. I know he's done with them, but still. Alright, when that type of people goes from one thing to another, when that channel, they cultivated all those autistic little children who will watch those videos on their Chromebooks in class with their headphones on and walking down the hallway watching Murder Drone and stuff. That is what the fan base that was going to be moving over to the Digital Circus. And that was not going to last. I don't think anybody who is on the internet didn't see the writing on the wall for Digital Circus. Again, I really don't understand why people get this attached to a fictional piece of media. Like, look, I love a lot of things. I like Dragon Ball, I like Wakfu, I like Ben 10, I like Halo, I like Mega Man. I love those things, okay? And they are core parts of my life. I spend a lot of time thinking about those things. But I'm never gonna crash out or lose my mind because Akira Toriyama said something like 20 plus years ago. The man has passed. He left his legacy and now he is gone. You think I'm gonna go after the Man Action Team because we haven't got a new Ben 10 show in a couple years? I don't care. I'll enjoy what they've made. I'm not gonna complain all day and night. It's not worth it. You get nothing. Now with Halo, you can complain about that. I'll let you do that. You can definitely whine and moan about Halo all day. You can definitely do that. But I will never understand how people can complain about these indie shows even though they quote-unquote fans of it. It doesn't make sense. Now, I mentioned the Indian pilots and stuff earlier, like that one by Izzy is. Now, I'll admit, that was Reddit, Tumblr humor to the maximum. It hurt to watch parts of that video. But the people tearing it down were just, why? What do you get out of it? It would be one thing if she was like a terrible person, and also, if she was Vivzy Pop and she made that. Okay, I get that. But she made something that wasn't very funny. Okay? What's that do to you? How's it gonna hurt you in the long run? Does this video affect you? Does this indie pilot made by somebody with their own time, their own money and skill and talent, how does this affect you? And I remember the person who was like clowning on it was a Hazbin Hotel fan. You can't talk. You can't say anything. That's your favorite show. You like Alistair, the radio demon with deer aesthetics. Why does he have deer antlers and deer ears in his hair? Why is he the radio? That doesn't make sense. How does the radio demon got Soundwave looks like a better radio demon than Alistair. Who wrote this? I know who wrote it. Still, Kakuju, check the analytics. How long is this video?
Oh, it's around 10 minutes. Just get some ad revenue. Oh, like $40, like $60. Oh my goiter.
I'm getting kind of hungry. Some kosher food sounds good. Little does Kakuju know, I'm not even in the YouTube partner program. I'm making no money off of this. I'm just screaming into the void. Which way? Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Like and subscribe right now. Every subscribe goes to I don't know.